Berberine may sound like the name of a medieval sorceress, but don't let that fool you. This bold yellow plant compound is very much at home in the cutting-edge science of longevity. Pulled from the roots and bark of plants like golden seal, barberry, and Oregon grape, berberine has spent thousands of years in herbal medicine cabinets, mostly fighting infections and blood sugar spikes. But now, in a plot twist worthy of its own Netflix docuseries, it's being eyed as a legitimate anti-aging ally, and not just because it's trendy. It's because this humble alkaloid appears to do something extraordinary: trick your cells into behaving like you've been fasting without actually making you give up dinner. Yes, you read that right. Berberine is like the cellular impersonator of caloric restriction, still the most reliable and deeply unpopular method of extending lifespan in every lab animal tested. While most of us would rather wrestle a porcupine than skip dinner for the sake of science, berberine slides in with a gentler, snack-compatible option. It activates AMPK, the same energy-sensing enzyme that gets revved up when you fast, exercise, or do anything else that mildly stresses your cells in a good way. Think of AMPK as your cell's personal trainer. It tells your mitochondria to get off the couch, burn more fat, recycle their garbage, and stop hoarding useless proteins. The result? More efficient energy production, less inflammation, and better metabolic balance. You know, all the things that start to fall apart around age 40. And let's not forget the mitochondria, the original energy influencers. As we age, these little powerhouses tend to lose their spark. They get sluggish, they leak reactive oxygen species, and worst of all, they stop dividing and repairing themselves. That's where berberine steps in like a biochemical marriage counselor. It helps reignite mitochondrial biogenesis, improves membrane integrity, and nudges those aging mitochondria to clean up their act. Some studies even show that berberine boosts mitophagy. Yes, that's a thing, which is the cellular version of tossing out broken energy equipment to make room for fresh, high-functioning models. Of course, no conversation about anti-aging compounds is complete without at least one comparison to metformin, the world's most famous accidental anti-aging drug. And wouldn't you know it, berberine and metformin share more than a few party tricks. Both activate AMPK, both reduce blood glucose levels, and both are being studied for their effects on lifespan extension, particularly in the context of metabolic syndrome. But here's the kicker. Berberine doesn't require a prescription, doesn't cost a fortune, and, when taken wisely, comes with fewer of the gastrointestinal side effects that can make metformin feel like a colon-themed roller coaster. Now, before you rush off to buy a crate of berberine capsules, let's manage expectations. It's not a magic pill. It won't make you immortal, reverse time, or give you flawless skin and superhuman memory. But what it might do is help your cells function like they're younger, more resilient versions of themselves. That means improved insulin sensitivity, reduced oxidative stress, better mitochondrial health, and even lower markers of inflammation. Basically the opposite of the cellular dumpster fire that defines normal aging. And yes, there's humor in imagining a little yellow molecule running around your body whispering, "Hey, guys, pretend you're fasting," to your cells while you sit on the couch eating trail mix. But that's kind of the beauty of it. Berberine isn't trying to replace your entire lifestyle. It's just giving you a biochemical nudge in the right direction toward healthier aging, steadier energy, and the possibility of not just living longer, but actually feeling better while doing it. So whether you're into herbalism, biochemistry, or just deeply opposed to skipping lunch, berberine might be worth a look. It's one of the rare natural compounds with both ancient credibility and modern molecular swagger. Aging may be inevitable, but if berberine has anything to say about it, that slow cellular slide into chaos might be a little less steep, and maybe even a little more stylish.